Guys. So I've started this video about 3 times already. Oh my gosh. Okay, because there's just a few things that I'm just gonna talk now, and I'm gonna actually post this. I promise you I'll post this. Okay, so I've been super quiet lately because I've had to be. I've really had to be. There's been so much stuff going on. There's been an awful energy around, and I've worked so hard this year into releasing myself of all those crappy energies that just drive me insane. So I wanted to just let you know about cutting cords and working from your truth and not overthinking things, and how you can actually stop doing that. How you can actually stop doing that. So um, I've I've been still because I find there's incredible power in the stillness. Just quiet, just quiet. Meditate if you have to. If you don't know how to meditate, learn. But there is definite power in the stillness. As you know, I'm in the entertainment industry, which has taken a shitty knock this year, like really shitty, as most industries did. Um, but I was very blessed. I got to do an incredible corporate event recently, and my dancers got to dance, and it was absolutely awesome, and the vibe was amazing, and I realized exactly why I do what I do, because it brought me intense joy. I work The way I work with my performers is I work with no ego, absolutely none. We always work together. Always. If I go 1, 2, 3, 4, they'll go 5, 6, 7, 8, and I go, fabulous, let's do that. And I'm more of an artistic director than I am a choreographer. Um, and I just realized through all of that how much I missed entertaining people. Entertaining people. People need to be entertained. People want to be entertained. So it was a huge uplifting time for me as well as for my performers. And we had an absolute ball. I mean, we had an absolute ball. It was so much fun. But in all of that comes, past, present, future. It all comes in. And who am I? And so afterwards, there's always that letdown after a big show like that. And it was nationwide, which was incredible. So there's always that letdown. And I got to be still. And I got to thinking about things and who I am and what I want to be, and not what I want to be, who I am actually. And I'm finding that when you go into stillness, there's incredible power. And even though you're quiet, your mind and everything is still working. As long as you have positive thoughts going through your head and conscious intentions, and as long as you have all of that going through your head and not all the negative things and how am I going to pay rent and what am I going to do with this and da-da-da, you drive yourself completely insane. Rather look at all the positive things in your life, be grateful for them, be like super grateful for them. Fill yourselves with beautiful music, fill yourselves with beautiful smells around. I mean, I've got bergamot and peppermint today, my Young Living bergamot, and I've got peppermint. It is so uplifting. And of course, frankincense is an absolute no-brainer. So I have diffusers going through my home all day, every day, because when I come into my home, I want it to be that sacred, positive, beautiful place for myself, my daughter, and my 2 dogs, and anybody else who walks in here with a mask and they get thieved at the door. Yeah, because, yeah. Anyway, what I'm saying to you is that I no longer, and I've been like this for a while, I'm not willing to be around people who are in victim mode all the time. All the time. Oh my God, it's so tough for me. And oh, this, really, really. Can you just be grateful for what you have? And can you please stop complaining? So I have removed myself and I've cut cords and I've worked very, very hard with Archangel Michael and his mighty sword and blue, beautiful cape and light to cut cords, because that is what I need. And there is power in that. And being true to yourself and who you are will get you further. Don't be fearful of it. Don't be fearful of it. If you're fearful of it, you're not going to get anywhere. So start writing things down. Start putting things up on a notice board. Put inspirational quotes up, listen to beautiful music, go out into nature. I go every morning with my doggies at 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm in a park that is completely green. There are trees, there's wildflowers around it, there's doggies, they're all running around and playing and everything. I'm there for like an hour, hour and a half sometimes, and it's absolutely beautiful. And I feel invigorated when I come back home. Of course, I'm very blessed. I've got the sea right there, and the ocean smell just hits you, and it's like, it's intoxicating. It's absolutely fabulous. So set your goals. With Young Living last night, we did a goal mapping call, which was so incredibly powerful. And goal setting can be very overwhelming. So you meditate before, you do a meditation before, you calm yourselves, you center yourselves, and you give yourselves that time. We don't give ourselves the time because we think we have to be doing this or have to be doing that or running here or going there or fetching this and oh my God, what do I need to do next? You know what? We need to honor ourselves. We need to give ourselves time for ourselves, because the older we're getting, the more I want time on my own. I'm really enjoying who I am and really loving the writing, loving the aromas around me all the time, loving helping people live a non-toxic life. I mean, our world is an absolute chamors. It's an absolute mess. And it's just, we cannot keep putting crap down our drains and expect our oceans to be functioning at a high function. It's just not possible. We cannot keep using plastic like it's. You can't. You can't keep wasting water. We can't keep doing this. It's just, I don't do it, so I don't do it. The other thing I don't do is I'm very, very conscious of my language that I'm using, which means I have to stop. I have to think about what I'm saying, and then I will talk. If it doesn't make sense, then I don't say it. I've stopped being reactive, which is an absolute gift, and I'm just tired of being around energies that are depleting to me. Those energies, I'm cutting cords. It doesn't matter what kind of history I've had. Yes, there are sentimental things, and if I've tried to talk it out, I've tried to talk it out and help. That's all I want to do is help. And you can only help if people want to be helped. So true colors have come out in this COVID for sure. That much I can tell you. A lot of true colors have come out. And I am very excited about my future because I know that what I'm doing now, and I'm sowing the seeds now, is absolutely going to blossom for me because I'm working at it. But at the same time as working at it, I am also staying still. I'm not getting caught up in social media garbage. I have removed myself off I don't know how many groups on Facebook. I have culled Facebook to death. I have switched Facebook off on my phone. I don't get any notifications of Instagram or this or that. I have got an app called I Am, which gives me beautiful, uplifting affirmations 15 to 20 times a day. I do my meditations. I don't take my computer to bed and watch Netflix at night anymore. If I want to watch Netflix, I'll sit on my couch and I'll watch, and then I'll go to bed. So it's little things that you can do to keep you very focused. And there's that balance, there's that scale. So you can either get caught up in the bullshit or whatever it is on the other side. But my goal is to stay very much, oh, let's do that. My goal is to stay very much, and it's a conscious work in progress, as that steadfast pole in the middle. and not get swayed either way. Just follow myself. Not everybody's going to like you. And so, who gives a fuck? Seriously, do you need to be loved and liked by everybody? No. But just try very hard to go to your heart and get out of your ego and get out of your head, because it's a flippin' mess up there, man. Our thoughts race off like it's ridiculous. Our thoughts race off. So I've learned to actually calm that, and it's actually really wonderful. It's actually really, really wonderful. So just chit-chatting with you guys, sending you lots of love. Hope you're all well. Hope you're all happy. And sending you lots of love and joy and light.